Today we're celebrating our 5th anniversary here at SEGAbits. So today we'll be talking about some of our favorite moments in the past 5 years. Not only that, I will be joined by my Swingin Report Show podcast co-host, Barry.
Hey George, thanks for having me on. Wow, first time in your bedroom. Pretty cool, lots of Sega stuff.
Come on, man, stop.
Is that a Danica Patrick poster above your bed?
Are you missing out, Barry?
Wow.
Don't touch that.
Cool.
Please stop. Stop touching stuff. I think one of the best things about our staff members is that they really love covering Sega games. In the past 5 years, we have attended a ton of events, including E3, Comic-Con, Summer of Sonic, Sonic Boom, MomoCon, and a ton more. Not only that, our staff have even ran their own conventions, like Sega Fan Jam by writer Cory Maru. Not too many Sega fan sites put this much effort and resource into covering live events. This is one of the reasons I love our staff members. They are just as passionate as me when it comes to covering all things Sega. Anyone could go to live events, it takes a lot more effort to actually go and write about said events. I hope in the near future we could cover international events. My big goal is to cover stuff at the Tokyo Game Show. Now that'd be something, wouldn't it?
A bit of Sega history before we get into this SEGAbits moment. In 2003, former lead singer for Deee-Lite, Lady Miss Kier, sued Sega. She claimed that Space Channel 5's Ooh La La was an unauthorized use of her likeness. To back this claim up, she said Sega had offered her $16,000 to license her name, image, and songs for the game, but she rejected the offer and Sega went ahead and used her likeness anyway. Lady Miss Kier ended up losing the lawsuit and was forced to pay Sega's court fees, which ended up being over $608,000. End of the story, right? Well, fast forward to May of 2012. On the SEGAbits Twitter account, we tweeted this factoid out, and almost immediately Lady Miss Kier herself responded. Now you might think we tagged her or used a hashtag of her name, but no. It seems she was searching up her own name on Twitter. In response to our tweet, she said, "You are the real losers, ha." We asked if she wanted to play some Space Channel 5 with us, but she told us, "There is no Space Channel 5. I shut it down, remember? Space Channel 5-3 never came out, did it? I killed that imposter." Strange, because we could have sworn she lost the lawsuit, and Ooh La La has since appeared in games such as the Superstars and All-Stars titles, and even performed Deee-Lite's own Groove is in the Heart in Samba de Amigo for the Wii, thanks to Sega licensing several pop songs from the band's label. After a bit of light racism on Lady Miss Kier's part, she clued us into an alternative reality where she apparently lives in, stating, "You've got it all wrong. They paid me $750,000 not to tell the world the details of biting my ideas. I never paid them." She went on about Japanese cars and claimed Ooh La La as our imaginary lover, which we won't deny. I mean, at least Ooh La La has the dance moves and doesn't search for herself on Twitter.
The Sega Genesis was the reason I became a Sega fan. Not only me, but a lot of kids in America had their first Sega exposure thanks to the Genesis and the Sonic craze of the early 90s. At the time, I would just absorb the games, take them in, and enjoy them for what they were. Now we know that the reason the Sega Genesis launch was a big success was thanks to Sega's Director of Marketing, Al Nielsen, and Sega of America's President, Tom Kalinske. Lucky for us, we actually got to interview both of them via our Swingin Report podcast, which was a bit nerve-wracking, talking to your childhood heroes, but it was enjoyable, I gotta admit. They actually gave us a VIP treatment when we went to cover their Console Wars panel at the San Diego Comic-Con. They were nice enough to allow us to tape and distribute the panel via our channel. The podcast has really opened an avenue for people to hear me and Barry's annoying voices. People we really admire have showed up to waste their time, including Tom Zito of Digital Pictures and Night Trap fame, the official Dreamcast magazine staff, Roger Craig Smith, known as the voice of Sonic, Stephen Frost, producer at Sega, Aaron Weber, and many more.
In 2014, SEGAbits contributors Barry the Nomad, AJ Rosa, Corey Maru, and David the Lurker of Sonic Retro stepped away from the comfort of their own computers and hosted a live panel at Pennsylvania's retro gaming event Too Many Games. While we have a sense of how many people view our content online, we had no idea how a live panel would go, and to our surprise, we packed the house to standing room only. The panel was a grab bag of Sega and Sonic the Hedgehog content, featuring a Dreamcast discussion, a My Life with Sega episode premiere, a look at Sonic 2's long-lost Hidden Palace Zone, and a trivia contest featuring Sega swag from our friends at Sega of America. For our first live event, it was really special to see so many people turn up. It was also the largest meetup to date of SEGAbits team members, and thankfully we all got along. We even made a new friend, our recent addition to the team, Adam of the Gunstar Heroes 777 YouTube channel. If you missed the panel, you can watch it in full on our channel. What do we have planned for this year's convention? Stay tuned!
Since the day we launched SEGAbits way back in 2010, the Sega community managers were very supportive of the site, which is shocking considering how many really bad Sonic and Sega fan sites pop up around the internet. People like Kelly and Julian would coordinate contests, congratulate us on great podcasts, and overall actually care about the community. They have been the voice behind Sega's social networks, and they are the ones that having to deal with a fan base that's never happy, and in my opinion, they handle it better than most of us would. Sadly for us, Julian and Kelly won't be Sega's voice to the fans anymore due to the recent announcement of Sega cutting staff and moving away from San Francisco. I guess it's a bittersweet ending to this video, but everyone here at SEGAbits wishes them success on their next job. Any company would be lucky to have them. Well, that's it for the Weekly 5. I guess we'll make another Weekly 5 anniversary video when we turn 10 years old. Till then, like, share, and subscribe. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to kick Barry out of my house.